Putting a book out to the world is a vulnerable act. Having a podcast, writing a talent development framework, writing for Forbes, putting your stuff out to the world, put yourself in a vulnerable position. Vulnerability is the birthplace of joy, creativity, innovation. That's what happens. That's the opportunity to come alive in this world.
Who are you?
Yes.
What do you do? Who do you do it for? And why do you do it?
So Dom LeRoux, I'm the author of the Corporate Gifting Playbook.
He was just on the billboard. Wait, on my camera.
Yes.
Here. He was just on the billboard, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
This book is about helping business leaders, right, to use corporate gifting strategies to attract and engage with potential customers and to increase loyalty with employees and current clients or customers. And I'm doing this because I want to bring kindness and more to the business world.
Damn. Spreading kindness.
Yes.
One gift and playbook at a time. So how did you come up with this?
To explain this, I had to go back a little bit.
Okay.
What I did in my career is helping corporations make millions of dollars. Think about, like, if you go on Google, if you look for a product online, right? Something online, and you find it, then if you don't buy it, you will receive email from me or pop-up message. Hey,
you're that guy.
I'm that guy, right?
Oh, man. So, my inbox loves you.
As an e-commerce project manager, I help businesses to say, hey, if you come for the first time, if you're not sure, I'll make sure you come back. I'm giving you an incentive. Hey, think of a gift, right? At 10% off, 20% off. If you come today only, we have an extra free product. The second one, half off. So I always use tools. Think of a gift, but instead of a percentage off or extra product. So that's my background. Now, you know what? What can we do with the same thing as e-commerce? Let's prove a concept we can use the kindness or gifting as a kindness, but to attract, engage, and retain employees and customers and so forth. So I went ahead and I love candles. And down the street from me, there's a manufacturer of candles, the third largest one in the country. So I went over there and I said, hey, I'd like to buy a couple candles. So I ended up buying 2,000 beautiful 3 weeks soy blend scented candles. And I bought commercial printers and I make personalized labels for those. And I just donate that. For example, Jamar Jones, the one and only, right? He had a book to promote in the BitCon 2022. And I said, let me give you, let's say, 100 candles. We personalized a beautiful message. So the goal for him was to engage and attract potential custom clients from this. So he had a speech at the BitCon. So during his speech, he said, guys, and of course we have a beautiful display, and everybody said, you can smell, if you're in the back row, you can smell that nice, it was a vanilla scent. It was a beautiful aroma, and people can scent it. And during his speech, he said, guys, if you stay at the end, come see me, sign up my newsletter, you'll receive that free scented candles. We call it the Lucky Penny Candles. Yeah. That was the brand, and I have to name it somehow, right? And people in line waiting, and for him, he did what he wanted to. It allowed him a chance to engage, attract, and engage with potential people, and then follow up with them once they sign up. So I did this from Hawaii to Canada, anywhere in between. So I did donate over, actually I bought another 2,000, so 4,000 candles total in about a year. And I've tested that with different groups, right? For example, if you say, Dom, I'm an accountant. People, I'm going to an expo, nobody likes, excuse me. Accounting is a dry subject. People love accounting, but it's a dry subject, right?
We love our accountants until we don't love our accountants.
We do.
I don't know. Some of the accountants I know are some of the funnest people.
Yeah, and they're nice people, but when it comes to an exposition, it's kind of hard to. So in the Corporate Gifting Playbook, right, you use these strategies. And again, these are real world for almost 2 years. And we did an accountant. And what they did, those candles, same thing. We used the candles, put in the front. It smells so good. But before, so we attract people. And before giving the candles, you have to give the business card and listen to their speech. And it was phenomenal. People, I was walking around, because every time I donated those, I went to all those events, especially Hawaii. It was really nice. So I could see firsthand and take videos and try, to see. But those theories, so going back to the book, all those real world theory has been used in a way that we can use this to engage. Same thing, any field. If you are a consultant, if you are, you can use those corporate gifting to promote your brand at local event, to give a little something. It doesn't have to be a candle. It could be different thing, but it's a playbook. So we have the strategies, the insights, and real world example of how we did it and how it can help you in your brand, in your companies, and so forth.
Love that.
Yes.
I see you shaking your head. So
I'm just loving the idea. I love myself a candle.
Like, I love a candle too. Like I'm still sitting with the kindness piece that you talked about, because I know both of you talked about that in your essence, and I'm curious to know what, when you think about spreading kindness in such a way, like through what you see in there, what they do, how could that, give me the strategy? What would be the playbook on how they spread kindness that really helps them, build those relationships through corporate gifting? How would, give me a strategy? I know I put you on the spot, but give me a strategy.
You said something, both of you say so many great things in the last 15, 20 minutes, but in both of your case, you mentioned about the why, right? You said get out of yourself and go back to the essence. I see the word essence and the why. When it comes to corporate gifting strategy, the first thing you need to know why you want to give, right? You want to know, give with a purpose, right? Another way, give with a purpose, and give something will be meaningful. And if you can personalize, because it makes a whole difference. The thing is, back in the days, people, and they somehow still do give a pen as a corporate gift. It's not going to have that greater impact, or a bottle of water that just say, so in their case, if you have an exposition, if you have a booth somewhere, right, that you want to reach potential customers, bring that little gift, and think about the why, and something will be useful to these people, and put a beautiful message on it, because you're worth it, or get out of your head and get into whatever to be catchy, and these people will remember this, and you can even use technology, QR code. You can put a QR code, and when you give this to the customers, you can have them scan it with their phone. They can sign up with their phone. Takes 2 seconds. You can have a lead, and it's really good. And they're going to remember who gave them that candles or whatever personalized you gave them. When they're going to come home, they're going to talk about you.
Right.
So
now, I know both of them. You had a good last catchphrase, but you got a bunch of them, so I don't know how you're gonna narrow yours down. But what are you sitting with, like, as you hear them talk about, and what questions do you have?
Well, I just love the intentionality behind it. You're inviting people not to just be kind, but you're asking them to actually be intentional about it, and it be an extension of you and your brand.
Yes.
Whereas a lot of people just make choices because, again, they're just doing what they've seen other people do. And so I'm really liking this reframe.
Good.
Man, what questions do you sit with that you can ask that somebody who's in that phase can?
Yeah, so I'm just curious if you're talking. Let's go back to the accountants, right?
Yes.
Who are terrified to take risk.
Yes.
What would you say to them? What would you say to somebody right now who's like, but our company has been giving out pens
absolutely.
for 15 years, and it works every time. So why would I change?
Absolutely. I think if you always do the same thing, if you don't get out of your head, right, you're all going to repeat the same thing over and over again. So the thing is just that you have to try something, obviously, that will be different, something that'll be meaningful. So number one, stay away from the pen. Stay away from anything that is traditional. The water bottle, right, with the brand, the logo on it. Branding is great, but add something else to it. So if you want to stick with something basic, add a beautiful message to it, right? So number one. Number two, use technology, right? Number three, buy the book. Because in the excuse me,
the book, buy the book. Do it, buy the book, and do it by the book.
Buy the book. But in a nutshell, when you purchase it, the way I created the book, right? An accountant can look in the back here and look for the CPA, and they can go back and see the exact real world example. If you go to an exposition, so depending on the real world experience you're looking for, so the book has been built in a way that you can go to specific section, obviously by the table of content, but it is specific for promotional event, the type of event. So if you look at something like this in your accountant, they give you a real example and the strategy behind it, right? So
love that.
I'm biased, but it's very.
I do have another question. Can I ask another question?
Go ahead. Ask another question.
Okay, so my other question too is this always just for events, or is this just gifting at random, like to a client, for example?
Thank you for asking. Good point. This is from employees to, so this is as good for employees as to clients.
Okay.
And think about it. We talk about since COVID, people have the choice between you and another client, and if they stick for a year, right? People now are switching from not just in the coaching, but I'm talking about in general. If clients sticking with you, with the opportunities of going everything now, you got to thank them. So yes, current clients. This is for current clients, right? Is the same thing too. There's strategy in this. You can say, well, I have a current client. We do this services, but I have a new service coming up. So how to introduce a new service with corporate gifting, right? It's a great way to reach out and announce a new product and new services. So corporate gifting with existing client, you also have many ways of approaching as good as this, and as well for employees, current employees or prospect employees. Give that little gifting at a fair, that could be with intent, with a beautiful message.
Love that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, sir. Can you make it easy like Denny's for us and close us out with
Waffle House, my man.
Oh, sorry, Waffle House. Oh, I messed it up.
Denny's,
Too.
Waffle House.
Can't miss it. Please.
You go to Waffle House and you can order the same meal 15 different times, and the price is always different. Here's what I would say. You use the word meaningful 2 or 3 times, and one of my favorite movies is Jerry Maguire. And Jerry is talking about the late, great Dickie Fox. And Dickie says the key to this business is personal relationships. And so I wrote on my whiteboard, when does a relationship become personal? And to your point in your book, I think it's when it becomes meaningful. And so what's the definition of meaningful? It's 2 or more people working together through interdependence towards a common goal. And I think that you're talking about creating unique activation points through a product or service that allows them to see the relationship in a meaningful way.
Love that.
And we need more of that, right? Meaningful,
Absolutely.
intent, kindness. These are all things, because this is not another marketing book. People say, Dom, what is it? What is not? It's not another marketing book.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell you what to buy, but it tells you about like the kindness, the meaningful, and to make a difference.
All right, well, Don, we're at time. So close us out with this. Give us one meaningful thing you want to leave with the audience, and where can they get this book and connect with you?
Absolutely. Be kind with one another, as always. And if you're in doubt, if you're not sure if this can help you promote your brand, attract and engage with new customers, and help keeping your existing customers, go to giftingplaybook.com.
All right, well, there you have it. Let's clap it up for that. Clap it up for that. We did it.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for more amazing content that we're going to be putting out. And don't forget, you can change your circle to change your life.